Welcome in, everyone.
Look at all these beautiful ladies joining us this afternoon. I love this. I love this for us, Crystal.
Gonna be a good call. So have about 2 minutes. So let your people know that if they're trying to get in and if they're getting an error, go straight to Zoom and add in the code manually with the password and vision, and then they should be able to get in. Looks like there's some people having issues not being able to hop on. Here we go. I see them coming in now. There's Sam. She was able to get in. So good. I know she was one of the ones having an issue. All right, you guys, we are 2 minutes over, so let's go ahead and get started. This will be recorded, so we will be sharing the replay once it's all out. I am super excited to be able to lead the first training with everyone. In the comments, I want you guys to throw up a show of hands or say me if you are somebody who struggles with recruiting. Because when I thought about the very first training that I wanted to do, I thought about it being summertime, and I thought, you know what? I bet you there is people that struggle with recruiting, and the best time to recruit, I truly believe is the summer months because things can be slow, but if we are strategic with our post, we can share the opportunity in a way that's going to pull people in and it's going to set us up for a very strong fall and holiday season. And so for me, I am somebody who's very passionate about the opportunity. And so recruiting has always been my thing. And so I wanted to put together a presentation to show you guys how you can offer the opportunity in a way that's not just going about, hey, here is the kit. Hey, this is, you can join for $9.99. Hey, like you can join and get 30% off. Like we need to switch our mindset to show people why this is the opportunity for them because people will join for different reasons. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my presentation here. I'm going to have to pull down the chat, so I won't be able to see everything in there, but Shanine is going to man the chat. So if you guys have any questions about anything, drop them in there. I'll also be able to go back and look as well. If at any time through this training you have a light bulb moment, throw up a fire emoji. That way I know that you're connecting with what I am sharing with you. All right, let me get this up full screen. All right, and you guys can see my screen, right? Shanine, can you just unmute yourself and let me know because I can't see
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can see you.
perfect.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, perfect. So the training that I have today is first we're going to create the vision, but then we're going to share the testimonies that are happening behind the scenes. That way people can see, why are we so truly connected to pharmacy and what is something that, we can bring to their table that they might not even know that they need to make them want to join us. So going first, I think it's so important, you guys, for us to have a vision. Okay, so if you don't personally have a vision yet, I want you to take some time and really think about the who, what, where, when, and why. Okay, so with your pharmacy opportunity that you have, your business, whose life is this going to impact? Who do you want it to impact? Right. So when I first started, I wanted this to impact my family's life, but more so my daughter because I was working full-time retail management and I was hardly ever home. I feel like I was missing everything. I didn't have a set schedule. And so that really pulled on my heart as a mom. I wanted nothing than to be around my daughter to watch her grow up. So my vision when I very first started this was, I want this to be a huge impact for my daughter. What is this going to do for your life? So, what do you see pharmacy doing for you? When I first got into network marketing, my vision was, what? I totally see myself being able to quit retail and be a stay-at-home mom. That was my vision, and that's what it was going to do. It was going to allow me to provide for my family from home, but not have to work outside of the home. Where will this take place? I always envisioned it taking place on Facebook because I know that is a place where there's billions of people. But since I've been in network marketing, there has been so many other platforms. TikTok has really been big too. So if you haven't ventured over to TikTok, maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's Threads. But really think about where you want this to take place and really start building your community on that platform. When will you make this happen? I think it's so important for us to have a timeline. Doesn't mean that it has to happen in that amount of time, but I feel like if you don't plan something out, you're just, basically going at like a pace that you don't even have anywhere to go, right? But if you say, "Hey, by my 1 year, I would love to accomplish this," or "Hey, by my 5 years, I would love to be at this place," make yourself some short-term and long-term goals. And then why do you want this? You guys, this is like really like coming around to your why. Why is it so important that you create this vision and then you make it happen? For me, I wanted to be that stay-at-home mom, right? So that is why it was so important because I was missing out on all that time with my daughter. I was missing out on not being present for things. I missed out on school things because I couldn't get off of work. So really let your why drive your vision. Now, the next thing we have to do is we have to make the vision known. Okay, so you may have the vision in your head, But now you have to share that because now this is when we're going to invite people in, right? So have you ever heard the saying, it's not official until you say it out loud? Invite your audience to be a part of your journey. All right. So you're going to make posts and you're going to allow them, to see like, this is why you're doing this. Let them know, like, this is your vision. This is where you see yourself in a year, maybe in 6 months. You need to build a community around this vision. So when you start letting people in of who you are, and that's going to be on the next slide, and what your vision is, they're going to come and they're going to celebrate with you. They're going to watch your entire journey. And it's very important through this whole entire journey that you are celebrating every single win that you have because they are watching you. Okay. You're going to be the testimony. Okay. If you're not sharing what is happening with you, in your business, how will they know that your vision is slowly coming true? You have to be the one celebrating. And so this is where you're going to start sharing your story and let people in your doors to let them know who you are. So it's time for you to be vulnerable. It's time for you to be authentic. Just be you. Let them know who you are. So I think it's very important because I feel like sometimes when I go to people's pages, the only thing that I see is pharmacy, pharmacy, pharmacy. But we have to make sure that we are letting people know that we are more than just pharmacy. If they can't connect with you with pharmacy when they see your page for the first time, they're just going to keep scrolling. But if they see that there's a girl named Crystal and she absolutely loves the Dallas Cowboys, Christmas tree cakes, maybe she throws up some recipes that she loves making, they're going to connect with her, with me on those things before they even see pharmacy. Okay. So they're connecting with my recipe that I posted, or maybe a book that I shared, or maybe they go to church too and they connected with, a message that I posted up on a Sunday. You have to open the doors so people know who you are first before we even introduce pharmacy. And so you're going to build relationships through your story that way. Another way that you can do this, you guys, is getting into groups. I will say that I am in a mommy's recipe group and I have gotten lots of followers. I had a post that got almost 500,000 views, and I was just sharing like a stroganoff recipe that I made at my house, and it went viral in that page. And that's just how people connect with you. So now I have all these people from a mommy recipe group that followed me from that recipe, but they're now starting to see my pharmacy stuff being also intertwined in all of my other posts that I make on my wall. So when I think about sharing the opportunity, I always do them through color personalities. And this is what I really want us to hone down in because I feel like, again, if we are just saying, hey, join my team, hey, it's only $9.99 or it's half off to join my team right now, they're not really seeing like what this could give them, right? Like, how many of you, give me a show of hands, are just guilty of that? Right. I know I've been like, hey, join my team, like when I first started, because I really didn't know. Like we're learning this all together. But once you start learning and really diving into color personalities, you're going to see that there's all kinds of different people out there and they join for different reasons. Okay. So I think what I'll do after this training, I'll pop it in some of the chats. If you've never done a color personality quiz, I'll share that link so you can even see what your color personality is. But if you already know what your color personality is, drop it in the chat. I want to see what your color personality is. Actually, I can't even see the chat right now, but I will go back and look at it. But drop your color personality if you already know what that is. So let's start with some green personalities. So if y'all know me, you guys know that I am a true green. A true green is all about numbers. They are very analytical. They need all the details and they are a planner. I'm going to tell you guys a very short story, okay? When I started looking into pharmacy, I wasn't just going to join a company just because, it was something new or they were having this much growth, or like I was somebody who was not going to leave something that I had built for 4 years for a company that I knew nothing about. So what did I do? I went to the person that I joined, Jamie, and I asked her so many questions before I even said yes. And when she didn't know the answer, she went straight to Emre, the president of our company, And I remember her screenshotting his answers and bringing them right back to me. So believe me when I say I dug into this opportunity through and through because I wanted to make sure that it was not only good for me, but also for my team. Okay. So when you think about a green personality, I have an example of something that you could share. Somebody is drawn all over the screen. Okay, so when I think of sharing the opportunity and sharing the testimony with a green personality, this is what I would share the income potential here. Screenshot your commissions from an order and create a post. So, as you can see, I have a picture of myself. I'm sharing the income that I made from a $148 order. I made $69.90. Okay. And then here's the post that I've shared with it. I'll keep sharing this opportunity because one, I truly believe in it. Two, I know there's a mama out there that's looking for a way to make an income while staying home with her babies. Three, I know there's a college student who is burnt out with school and work and they're looking for something that will lessen the load but also help with their bills. Four, I literally made almost $70 from one sale. That's gas money for my vehicle or money towards my groceries. The fact that we make 50% commission on all of our orders is a given as to why so many has chosen the partner with pharmacy. No more sharing a product to make 10 or 20% commission here. You're paid your worth. If making some money from your phone excites you, then this will be the perfect opportunity for you. If you're already sharing things that you love but aren't getting paid, let's change that. So you guys see like how I like hit some pain points there. Like maybe there's a mama that wants to be able to make money from home. Okay. She's going to connect with this post. Maybe there's a college student that is just burnt out and they're looking for a way that they can make some money. She's going to connect with this post. Maybe there's somebody that just needs an extra $70 for gas. She's going to connect with this post. So do you see how this is going to bring someone in rather than saying, hey, join my team? Also, when it comes to other green personality ideas, these are some things that you can do. And I'll post this in the team pages that way you guys can have like screenshots of like all of this without all the little marks on it. So I also like to do breakdowns for commissions. So this is just an example that you guys can do. So for the Zen mascara, for one in the United States, we would make $6.97 off of one. Canada, $9.75, United Kingdom, $2.70, Ireland, $3.60. But then you need to show them the potential here. So what if they were to sell 10 of those? And 10 they would make $69.70 in the US, $97.50 in Canada, 27 pounds, which that should be a pound sign, in the United Kingdom, and 36 euros in Ireland. So you see how you're showing them the potential. And then I also like to note when I'm doing posts like this is just one product. The fact that we have over 500 products on the website, really the possibilities of making an income here is endless. All right, so next we have our yellow personalities. So I have some yellow personalities in the room. I also feel like I'm yellow. I feel like I am yellow and I am green. Okay, so a yellow personality, they really crave the community, you guys. They lead with a servant's heart. They're introverts and they like to work behind the scenes. Believe it or not, like even though I do lives and trainings like this, I am one of the biggest introverts. I'm very, I guess, I don't know, reserved until I know somebody and then I will open up. That's just how I've always been. Tony laughs at me all the time. Like he's like, I can't believe like you do what you do for a living when you're such an introvert. He's the extrovert. We are night and day. But when we think about yellow personalities, like I said, they crave the community. So they're all about, being with people that they can grow with. So think about the community that you have. What makes your team different and what will they gain when they join you? So these are some things that you could post for a yellow personality. This is the post that I shared. Want to know what I love about our community? It's the never-ending love and support that you can find here. I hear it all the time when people join our team. We get them included in our team pages, chats, and support systems, and the first thing they say is, wow. So this is how it's supposed to be like, implying that they had no support with their previous journey. See, when you join us here, you're truly poured into because we want nothing more than to see you succeed. None of this adding you to a team page to figure it out yourself. That's not leadership. We have daily calls to help you get started, team trainings, recognition, fun challenges like our Subs and Steps challenge this month. This challenge is helping everyone on our team, not just in their business, but with their health too. Plus, so much more that truly makes our team so special. There's no reason for you not to succeed here with us. Just remember, it all starts with you. If you've been looking for a new opportunity or have been thinking about coming back to pharmacy under a new leader, I would love to chat with you. And notice how I'm always using the hashtags too. Now, right now, this is an older post, but think about what you guys are doing right now. A lot of you guys, if you were in the Battle of the FIs challenge right now, throw up, say the word battle in the comments because there are so many of you guys in there right now and you guys are killing it. I'm loving seeing like all the like excitement. It's just so fun, you guys. Like the chats are lighting up and seeing you guys grow too all together. It's so beautiful. So that's something that you could share right now. You can be like, you guys, like this is so fun. We're in like a battle of the BIs chat against 5 other groups, and we're seeing like who can pull in like the most, like however you want to word it. But it just shows people that you guys are a part of something here and you're growing because there's some people out there that have tried network marketing before and they just didn't have a community like this to grow with. Okay, so share what you have. I'm telling you, people say that all the time to me. Wow, this is how it's supposed to be like because they never had chats, they never had support, they never had recognition, anything like that. So, thinking about some more yellow personality ideas that you can do. Really, it's all about working together as a community. So, you can share screenshots, videos of Zoom trainings that you're having with your teams, pictures of your team, team recognition, shout outs, anything like that, so they can see that they are going to be a part of something. Okay. So, next up, red personalities. My girl Shanine, she is red personality through and through. That girl loves a challenge. She is driven by results. She loves to lead projects, and a red personality is typically always a leader. And so when I think of a red personality post, this is what I love to share. Our PV incentives, anything that we can earn for free, anything like that, like our influencer perks. I'm sharing this because I know if there's somebody out there that is interested in the opportunity, they want to know what else they can earn on top of that. So this is just a post that I done, and I know this is not available in the UK right now, but I will tell you guys something that you can switch this to make it work for you. So this is what I've said. Today's unboxing was pretty incredible. Over $400 in L-carnitine showed up at my door today, and guess how much I paid for it? Zero. Yes, zero, zilch, nada. You see, when you're an influencer, you can earn some really good monthly perks on top of your 50% commission. If you're over in Europe, 30%. Last month, I earned a $100 gift card just for helping others get started in their business. When we then had the BOGO sale of our L-carnitine as an influencer, we get our discount on these promotions too. So a $50 product equals $25 with my purchase. I added 4 into my cart, totaling 100. Pharmacy added another 4 to my cart for free for the BOGO. I then applied my $100 gift card, making it $0. Listen, I have never been with a company that rewards their people the way we do it here. We are paid our worth while also getting rewarded with free products and free gift cards just for sharing what we love. And right now, when you join, there's also a $500 cash bonus up for grabs. It's an incredible opportunity. If you're reading this and you're ready for more, let's chat. It all starts with you having the courage to say yes. So the question is, are you ready for more? Drop more below. So I'm always doing a CTA. Now, I know we don't have any cash bonuses now in the USA and Canada, but over there in Europe, you guys were just launched some amazing bonuses. So you guys can earn what, 360 pounds in the next 3 months. So that's awesome. So that's something that you can incorporate into a post like this. And then also you guys can incorporate the PV incentives as well. So if you are collecting, I don't know, for us, we had the brow wax. So maybe you got 4 brow waxes last month, whatever your PV incentive was. If you collected a lot of those, do an unboxing and be like, look, like I just got 4 of these for absolutely free for just working my business. Okay. So people want to see that you're getting all those freebies and they're gonna be like, yeah, that's a company that I want to be with because they reward not just in commissions, like money wise, but they're also setting their influencers up with free products as too. And then you guys can give those away as, giveaways. You can use them for maybe if you're doing like a messenger party, anything like that. Some other ideas that you can do for a red personality is basically being your own boss, okay? So, working from your bed, your couch, no alarm clocks, and no need to request any time off, okay? That's really going to pull at some people too, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like alarm clocks. I don't like being like having to message a boss and saying, "Hey, can I have this time off to spend time with my family?" So that's really going to connect with somebody that they can be their own boss as well. All right, now we're moving on to our blue personalities. So, our blue personalities, they are the life of the party. They love to travel. They are an extrovert and they are a people person. Okay. Do you have any blue personalities in here? Who's a blue personality?
What creating vanilla making a water sure. What are we here? Okay, bye bye.
All right, you guys. So that was when my husband and I went to Turkey. It's such an amazing trip, you guys. And over in Turkey, like ice cream is such a huge staple over there. And so I definitely wanted to get this on camera because I knew that they always do something fun. So blue personality, you're going to pull them in with all the travel opportunities that we have here. Okay. And one of the biggest ones is the golden trip to Turkey. And so the post that I shared is that one time I took my hubby to Turkey as my free plus one, and this was his experience getting ice cream. If you are someone who loves to travel, what are you waiting for? This is an all expense paid trip you can earn here at Pharmacy. Let me know if you want more info. I'd love to help you get started and working towards your trip. So, the reason why my hubby was a plus one is because I had earned another incentive when I very first came to Pharmacy. I was a top recruiter in December and January. I joined in December, and then in January, I was also the top two recruiters both months. And so I earned a trip as well. So I was able to bring my hubby as a plus one on that. And then with my golden trip, I earned it. So I was able to bring him for free. I don't want you guys to get confused because if you want to bring somebody, you do have to pay their portion to come on the trip. But just sharing things like this, you guys, it's going to get people like interested. Like that is so cool that, we're able to go to Turkey. If you hit platinum, you're able to earn the platinum experience. If you are emerald, then you go to, a beautiful destination, the Maldives when you hit diamond. Like the opportunities here to travel are just amazing. And then we have some pretty incredible events as well. So going to Blue Personality, other ideas that you can post about, share your pharmacy events, convention, incentive trips, team get-togethers. I know you guys just had an event this past Saturday in the UK. I've been seeing so many pictures and videos. That creates so much excitement, you guys. Like share that because there's people that just want to be a part of something like that too. Okay, so make sure you're sharing it all. That is your testimony. Okay, so after we have done all of this, so I kind of given you guys some ideas. Those are the four color personalities. I hear so much like, okay, so I've done the post, like now what? Well, now it's time to get in Messenger, okay? And I hear a lot of pushback on Messenger. If you're afraid to get in the Messenger, I want you to put in the comments why. Why are you scared to get in Messenger? Are you afraid that people are maybe judging you? Are you afraid just because maybe you've never done it before, you're not comfortable because I hear that people just don't want to bug people. And here's the thing, if they're already liking and commenting on your opportunity post, if you aren't sending just a quick little message, and I'm going to give you guys some, screenshots here of what I do, you are really missing the opportunity of growing your business because they've already interacted on those opportunity posts. So if you're not doing anything, it's just kind of like a post and pray and thinking maybe they will send you a message and say, hey, I'm interested in joining because I saw that post. But no, you have to take the initiative and take it a step further. And now we're going to go in and dive into some conversations. Okay. So here are some conversations that I've had offering the opportunity. And when I say, you guys, it is so simple. You do not have to make it complicated. Okay. So get uncomfortable and get into Messenger. Use your testimony, color personality post as your doorway. And so here's some things that I've done. Hey, Melissa, I saw you had commented on my post from yesterday. Have you been thinking about getting into social selling? Simple and easy, right? If she says no, okay, that's great. If she says yes, great. She says I am. Then I was able to lead into the conversation. Hey, Nicole, thanks so much for voting on my story poll and commenting on my post. Were you interested in some of the products or interested in the opportunity? She came back and told me the opportunity. And I said, awesome. What questions can I answer for you? Because I get this question all the time too. They're like, hey, so-and-so wants information about the opportunity. What do you send to them? And I say, honestly, I ask them what questions they have for me. That way, we aren't being a word vomit. So if you feel like you word vomit, keep it simple and ask them what questions they have. So you're only answering what they want to know. Okay, keep it simple. Offering the opportunity again. So also paying attention to what they have been liking and commenting on. That way you can add it in some additional perks they can get if they join. Incorporate the promos that are happening during the time into the message. Example here, it was free shipping. So I said, hey, love, just saw your comment on my post. Have you ever thought about joining pharmacy? Not only can you make an income from doing it, but we also get a generous 50% discount. You could say 30% if you're over in Europe. If you were interested in starting some of the supplements that I take, you can save some money when grabbing them. Plus, it's free shipping right now on $75 orders this weekend, too. She said, hey, I have looked at it in the past. I would be interested in looking at what you have if you can send me a link. So I want you guys to really look at this. The answer will always be no if you don't ask. You always got to ask, you guys. And when we have promos going on, we always have to insert those promos because it's like an extra layer of the cake, hey, yes, it's great right now that it's, half off to join. But the fact that you can earn, I'm talking about the UK right now in Ireland, but the fact that there's a 360-pound bonus on top right now that you can earn, that's even sweeter, isn't it? And then over here in the US, Canada has the extra 30% off sale going on right now. And Canada has that. And US has the spend 170, get 30. So that's like a little layering piece. If they were thinking about maybe grabbing a kit over in the US, and that's some savings that they could grab when they take a part of that promo as well. Additional things to remember. I feel like this is where we kind of miss out on a lot of opportunity because once people fall off, once they, suspend or maybe if they're pending, we just need to continue to reach out to these people. And so this is something that I do every single time there is a join promo. I'm going to shout out my girl Shanine because last month we were really working together on this too with messages, and she had 10 people that reactivated because of the join sponsoring promo that we had at the end of the month. Okay. And she just went in. It wasn't one of these messages, but she had her own message typed up. So I'm telling you, you need to go back through your suspended list and make sure that you are connecting with them again because you never know when might be the right time for them to come back in. So some simple messages you can do is, happy Wednesday, love. Just wanted to let you know that we have an up to 40% off sale going on. BB Glaze Lipstick, L-Carnitine, skincare, plus more is included. You can log into your account to reactivate and check it out. Okay, so there was one example. Another one, hey, love, just wanted to come by and let you know it's only $5 to join right now. That gets you a reviving hair growing shampoo for free too. Not sure if you thought about coming back at all. We also just started an up to 50% off sale. So perfect time to rejoin and take advantage of the sale. I am always layering in the promotions, you guys, because you never know what might be the thing that will bring them back in to reactivate their account. And the same with pending. If you're not sure what a pending is, if you were in your back office underneath of team management, if you see somebody who is in gray, that means that they started the sign up process, but they never officially checked out. So they don't have that little red bubble to show that they're officially active in your account. Okay. And so at the end of the day, you guys, people join people they like, know, and trust. So that is why it's so important to go back to the vision, to go back to share, you know, what this opportunity means to you and what it's going to do for you. That's why it's so important to have that vision and invite them on that journey. They feed off of your passion and your excitement. You're a living testimony that this is a real opportunity. Be sure you're openly sharing what this opportunity is doing for you. If you want your business to grow, you should be sending opportunity messages every day. So go out there and share what you love. And then my last slide that I have here is your homework. Okay, so what I would love for you guys to start doing is to incorporate at least 4 opportunity posts a week. Follow up in Messenger, thanking them for engaging, and then pop the question. Remember, they engaged on an opportunity post of yours. It is the easiest way to get into Messenger and start having conversations. So I'm going to stop my screen so I can see you guys and see the chat and see what questions you guys have for me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, there's 99 plus, y'all. It's so crazy. But I want to open up the Zoom to answer any questions that you guys may have, or maybe you want to share the win that you've had so far this week. We would also love to hear that, but literally just opening up the floor to chit chat a little bit and get to know y'all. Wow, there's so many battles in the comments. That makes me so happy. Christy Roberts is a rainbow. I see it. You remember that from Turkey? Yeah, that was fun. Anybody else want to talk on here? Y'all shy?
Crystal, you did have a couple people ask if you send an opportunity video to anybody.
I don't. I've never sent an opportunity video. Now, if I know that somebody is a green personality like me, I will send them the opportunity guide because that is a tool that we have in back office. So if you go to your website and scroll all the way down, you have the opportunity plan. If they're a green personality like myself, like I told you, like I need all the details. So I want to see that there's 10 different ways to make money with pharmacy, and that's going to show me. And they have like those cute little videos and it breaks it down. And so that's an easy way to show the entire comp plan with your green personality. Hi, Miss Katie.
Hi. Right. I'm a sort of yellow and blue personality. And when I message I do tend to message people, on social media, different platforms, but then I get the ignorance. So what is your theory on like when you're posting out to like people and they don't respond? Would you delete and block, or would you go back to them because obviously there's no response from them? Because that's what I've been finding, through different types of network marketing, where when you're messaging people out on Messenger or any platform whatsoever, and they don't respond,
Yeah, so
I would probably cut them off or something like that, because obviously it's time wasting for you. It's time wasting for me, and it's like your energy as well that you're putting out.
yeah, I think for me, I don't delete and block people if they don't respond to my first message because, I mean, maybe it's just not for them right now. If they continue to like and comment on your opportunity posts, then obviously they're watching Katie. And so it would just be a way for me to like get back into their messenger again, and be like, hey, I know I've sent a message before. Maybe it just wasn't the right time, but I really appreciate you that you're still liking and commenting on my post. Was this something that you were interested in that we can chit chat about? Eventually they're going to say, no, I'm just, here to show support. And then you can just keep that in the back of your mind. But I never just delete and block people because, like Christy Roberts just said, you're planting the seed. And so
Yeah.
sometimes it does take people like 7 to 10 times to see something over and over and over again before they realize, oh, yeah, this is like an opportunity that I'm really like interested in. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't block and delete. Just keep,
Okay.
putting
Just
that
keep going.
Yep.
Just keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
thank you.
you're welcome. Hello, Miss Kelly McKay. She is muted. I don't know where she went. I don't see her anymore.
She got a new phone and she went from like iPhone to Android, so I think she's just trying to get used to figuring out the buttons.
My goodness. Yeah, I think she completely disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, there she is, down there at the bottom again.
Kelly, you should be able to tap your screen and click the
Hello.
little
Oh my God.
arrow.
I feel so like, oh my gosh. Hi, ladies. Sorry that took a minute, but I absolutely did switch phones and I'm still in a lost world. Okay. I just wanted to say hello. Great job to you all for coming on here this afternoon and this evening. And thanks to our uplines, of course, for holding us down and giving us some great training as per usual. I just wanted to like pop in here and just talk to about what Miss Katie had to say here. I am a prime example of rejecting my upline more than 10 times. Okay. She did not delete and block me, and now she has me as one of her leaders. I enjoy this business so very much. It might have taken me a little while to come and join y'all, but I'm here. I have a great team. We rock about 15 to 18% every month, but I am prime example of not to give up on somebody because my upline never did. And here we are today. So just, don't block and delete. It's they'll come around eventually. Honestly, just keep pouring the love out, showing our community, showing these trainings, and before you know it, they'll be part of us. So just take that advice, ladies, okay? Don't ever block and delete because I am the example of it. Thank you, ladies, for listening.
Okay, I saw Stacy's comment. She said, Crystal, do you use hashtags on every single pharmacy or Facebook post? When I post about an opportunity post, absolutely. Because you have to think when people are looking for an opportunity, most of the things that they will look up as keywords for that company. So, pharmacy, pharmacy UK, pharmacy US, pharmacy Canada, pharmacy Ireland. Those are things that I use all the time, or work from home, work from your phone, stay at home mom, because I know people look at those two for like opportunities as well. And those of you that are in the UK, you guys know that the way that Amy found me was through a hashtag. Okay, so they do work. They absolutely do work when people are looking for opportunities. They're going to look up a hashtag, and if you're using it, then you're going to show up on their radar, right? And then they're going to scroll down and be like, okay, so what does Rachel, what does Christy, what does Linda, what does Sean, what do they have to offer, right? Is this somebody that I can connect with? So it's just an easy way for them to find you rather than just posting out there anonymously. I mean, not like anonymously, but if they use a hashtag, they're going to find you easier that way. Hi, Miss Linda.
Hi, Crystal. Just a quick one. I don't know whether anybody else was going to say this, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking all of us Brits under your wing. The last few weeks has been a bit of a turmoil. Emotions have been high. I think tempers have been high, and it really does feel now that we are getting back to where we were with your direction and all the input and you joining in on the chats and the battle and everything else. So I just want to say thank you.
You're so welcome. Listen, I'm somebody who cries very easily, so just you saying that, my eyes are already like welling up with tears. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I've always, I've been there for you guys. I just knew you guys had a very present leader, so I never really always had to be, there on all of your trainings, but I've always been here behind the scenes, cheering you guys on, and I'm just so happy that we are all together and pulling this together. Shanine leads one of the largest teams in Canada, so we're pulling in her team in this as well, and it's just like a big old happy family together, learning from each other. We're going to be doing a lot more of these trainings, so we have every Wednesday planned out for the rest of July, so keep that on your calendar at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 British time. So we do have 3 more trainings, and then we're going to start booking up our August and getting ready, to plan some things for the holiday season. Shanine's been chit-chatting with me and she already has ideas for October to get us ready for Black Friday leading into that. So we're pumped and excited and we're just ready to move on and just make this big, you guys, because I know there's so much more coming for pharmacy. Like we're still a baby company over here in the US, 7 years. And I know you guys are a baby company in Canada. What is it, 6 years in November and or October? And then we have 2.5 years in the UK. So we're still all babies here. We're still growing and learning. So much more to come. You're so welcome. Okay, one thing I love to do. Oh, there's Miss Laura. Hold on. Miss Laura's on here.
I've always got to say something. So, voice notes or written messages to people, which do you prefer?
I feel like that's your preference. I feel like you can be more personal if you're doing a voice note. They can hear your excitement. So totally up to you. I know there's people that do both. I personally write mostly. That's what I do, but totally up to you. I know there's some people that will only do voice notes because they can hear, the excitement in your voice of what you have to offer.
I think sometimes in the UK, people think we're a bit reserved, and sometimes voice notes, like you say, they can hear the excitement, and that's sometimes where it helps a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe just the initial meeting, and then when you go into the nitty-gritty of things, you can have it written down so they've got it to keep reading when they need it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, however you want to work it, y'all. However you want to work it. So what I love to do before we hop off, this is something we always do, is we take pictures because it's great for attraction marketing. So take off your, don't take off anything. Put your camera screens on. My goodness. Put your, Shanine's in bed, or no, we're on couch. Okay, we have 3 pages here, so give me a second. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on, got another one. All right, 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'll send these in the chats and I'll send to Shanine and we'll get them shared out, and you guys are welcome to post them in your stories, on your walls, whatever, and share about the collaboration, the community that you have here. You have people that are pouring into you, so let them know, they're not by themselves when they join someone or our team like us. Alrighty. So I'm going to hop off of here. It was great spending time with you guys, and good night in the UK and Ireland, and have a great afternoon, America team.